It's easy to overlook the third house. It's familiar, it's local, it's comfortable, and most of the time you just take it for granted. Of course, when you stop paying attention to your third house, you set yourself up for accidents and make avoidable mistakes. It's time to meet the real third house. Welcome to the Real Houses of Astrology. I'm Kevin B. Burke, the headmaster of the Real Astrology Academy. In this episode, we're going to take a close look at the real third house in the natal chart, and specifically, we're going to explore how the third house relates to your comfort zone. The third house includes everything that's familiar to you as well as anything that's local. It has a geographical component that includes your neighborhood and any physical location you know well enough to navigate without a map. It also includes comfortable, or at least familiar, relationships with siblings, cousins, neighbors, and people you encounter as you go about your daily routine. There are no surprises in the third house. You know it like the back of your hand, and that's not always a good thing. Variety is the spice of life. Without the occasional surprise, it would be bland. Things can be familiar without always staying exactly the same. The trick with your comfort zone is to find just the right amount of new to keep you interested and engage you with your life, but not so much new that your comfort zone stops being familiar. If you only focus on what's familiar, the walls of your comfort zone will close in on you and your world will get very small very fast. And this can happen without your noticing it because it's easy to take your comfort zone for granted. Your comfort zone's familiar, so you think you know everything about it, but that's not ever true. There's always something new to discover. When you notice things you've overlooked in your comfort zone or learn something new about your comfort zone expands. And when your comfort zone expands, you feel comfortable and safe, and you know you can respond to any unexpected events that may show up in your life. The most effective way to expand your comfort zone and improve the experience of your third house is to engage with the planet that rules your third house. You determine this by looking at the sign on the cusp of your third house. When a planet rules a house in your chart, that planet is that house. The universal puzzle pieces of the planet combine with the personal puzzle pieces of the house. This is incredibly practical because all you need to do to feel relaxed and alert and be able to respond to unexpected events is to meet the needs of the planet that rules your third house. By the way, this is an example of the personal practical astrology approach to natal chart interpretation. You'll find this exclusively at the Real Astrology Academy. You can experience this with your own chart through the Personal Practical Astrology program, or you can use it to interpret other people's charts with the Natal Interpretation Foundations class. You'll find all that and more at therealastrology.com. So let's explore how the personal puzzle piece of the third house, your comfort zone, combines with the universal puzzle pieces of the planets that rule your third house. If Leo's on the cusp of your third house, the sun rules your third house. This means your integrity is your comfort zone. Integrity is so close and familiar to you that you take it for granted and you only notice a fraction of it. Bottom line is, if you're out of integrity for any reason, you'll feel uncomfortable and unprepared to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to live your life in integrity. If Cancer's on the cusp of your third house, the moon rules your third house. This means your subjective safety needs are your comfort zone. Your safety needs are so close and familiar to you that you take them for granted and you only notice a fraction of them. Bottom line is, if you don't feel safe, or if the balance in your safety need account drops below the minimum level, you'll feel uncomfortable and you'll feel unprepared to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to maintain the minimum balance in your safety need account. If Gemini or Virgo is on the cusp of your third house, Mercury rules your third house. This means your understanding and communication are your comfort zone. Understanding and communication are so close and familiar to you that you take them for granted and you only notice a fraction of them. The bottom line is, if you don't understand your reality or you experience any breakdown in communication, you will be uncomfortable and you won't be able to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to improve your communication and truly understand your life. If Taurus or Libra is on the cusp of your third house, Venus rules your third house. This means your validation needs are your comfort zone. Your need for love and appreciation is so close and familiar to you that you take love and appreciation for granted and you only notice a fraction of it. Bottom line is, if you don't maintain the minimum balance in your own validation need account and know that you are worthy of love and appreciation, you will be uncomfortable and you won't be able to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to experience and express love and appreciation. If Aries or Scorpio is on the cusp of your third house, Mars rules your third house. This means your anger is your comfort zone. Your anger is so close and familiar to you that you take the energy of your anger for granted and you only notice a fraction of it. Bottom line is, if you don't connect to the energy of your anger and learn to use that energy in constructive ways, you'll be uncomfortable and you won't be able to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to master your anger and use it constructively. If Sagittarius or Pisces is on the cusp of your third house, Jupiter rules your third house. This means your growth is your comfort zone. Your growth is so close and familiar to you that you take it for granted and you only notice a fraction of it. The bottom line is, if you aren't growing, if you're not making full use of your potential and expanding in every dimension of your life, you'll be uncomfortable and you won't be able to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, then you need to become conscious of the ways that you're growing and expanding in your life. If Capricorn or Aquarius is on the cusp of your third house, Saturn rules your third house. This means your responsibility is your comfort zone. Your responsibility is so close and familiar to you that you take it for granted and you only notice a fraction of your responsibility. Bottom line is, if you're not meeting your responsibilities for any reason, including because you've taken on responsibility for things that are not your business, you'll be uncomfortable and you won't be able to handle surprises or new information. If you want to be free from worry and feel relaxed and alert, you need to manage your responsibilities and refuse to take responsibility for anything that isn't your business. Planets that occupy the third house live in your comfort zone, so you may take them for granted. When a planet occupies the third house, it uses the resources of your comfort zone to pursue its own agenda. When you meet the needs of the universal puzzle pieces of a planet in your third house, and when you manage the affairs of the houses ruled by that planet, you rely on your familiar habits and local resources, and you'll rarely consider new options. As long as you work with the planet that rules your third house and explore and expand your comfort zone, you'll always have plenty of local and familiar resources available to support the planets that occupy your third house. But if you don't make a point of expanding your comfort zone, the planets that occupy your third house will use up all those resources, and your world will get very small very quickly. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it and subscribe to my channel. And remember to visit the Real Astrology Academy at therealastrology.com and set up your free membership account. At the Real Astrology Academy, you can explore your entire birth chart on your own with the Personal Practical Astrology program. Or you can book a private consultation with me, and I can explore your chart with you. And if you're interested in learning how to interpret charts yourself, you can watch a free 2-hour class on natal chart interpretation. Thanks so much for spending this time with me. I look forward to seeing you soon.